Hello, it gives me a lot of pleasure to meet you in this new English lesson on أونروا TV. I wish you good time, full of joy and benefit. Dear students, now you are watching an English lesson on أونروا TV. And at the present time, I am presenting this lesson for you. And at the moment, you are watching me. What is going on at the moment is the topic of our lesson today. Today, we are going to learn how to express actions which are in progress at the time of speaking using the present continuous tense. We are going to discuss its function and its form. If you are ready, let's begin. First of all, I'm going to begin with an activity. Our first activity is reorder letters to have a meaningful word. And I'm going to give you a picture in order to help you for each word. Let's begin. Look at these letters. You are going to reorder them. And this picture may help you. Look at the picture and the letters. What is this? What is the word? Amazing! This is dinner. Dinner. Let's have another one. Look at the letters carefully and the picture. What is it? Very good, you are. It's steak. Steak. Another one. Look. Oh, it's delicious. What's this? Very good, you are. Dessert. Dessert. Let's have another one. Look at these people. What are they? Very good, you are. Guests. Guests. Let's have our last picture here. Look. What are these? Amazing. Carrots. 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 Very good, you are. Now, dear students, we are going to read a dialogue between Maya and Dada. Read the dialogue between Maya and Dada. Dear students, let's read the dialogue together.
Who's knocking at the door?
This is Maya. May I come in?
Sure, I'm in the kitchen. Come in, please.
Oh, you are busy. What are you doing?
I'm preparing dinner.
What are you cooking at the moment?
I'm baking potatoes, boiling some carrots, and grilling a steak.
It smells delicious.
Great. Now, let's leave them in the oven and make dessert. Look, I'm mixing eggs with flour to make a cake.
You are really a good cook. What a nice cake.
Thank you, dear.
Now, dear students, let's read the dialogue once again.
Who's knocking at the door?
This is Maya. May I come in?
Sure, I'm in the kitchen. Come in, please.
Oh, you are busy. What are you doing?
I'm preparing dinner.
What are you cooking at the moment?
I'm baking potatoes, boiling some carrots, and grilling a steak.
It smells delicious.
Great. Now, let's leave them in the oven and make dessert. Look, I'm mixing eggs with flour to make a cake.
You are really a good cook. What a nice cake.
Thank you, dear.
Now, dear students, after we have read the dialogue twice, let's go through some questions. Our first question. Who is knocking at the door? Who is knocking at the door? Let's go back to the dialogue to find the answer. Look, in the dialogue, Nada asks who is knocking at the door. Maya answers, this is Maya. This is Maya. So, who is knocking at the door? Let's go back to our question. Who is knocking at the door? Very good, you are. Maya is knocking at the door. Maya is knocking at the door. Let's have another question. Where is Nada now? Where is Nada now? Do you remember? Okay, let me remind you. Look, Nada says, I am in the kitchen. I am in the kitchen. So, where is Nada? Very good, you are. Nada is in the kitchen. Nada is in the kitchen. Let's have another question. Is Nada preparing lunch? Is Nada preparing lunch? What does Nada say in the dialogue? Let's go back. Look. Nada says, I am preparing dinner. I am preparing dinner. So, what about our question? Let's go back. Is Nada preparing lunch? Very good, you are. The answer is no, she isn't. She is preparing dinner. She is preparing dinner. Let's have another question. Is Nada grilling fish? Is Nada grilling fish? What about your answer? Okay, let me remind you. Look, Nada says, I am grilling a steak. I am grilling a steak. So, let's go back to our question once again. Is Nada grilling fish? Is Nada grilling fish? Amazing! The answer is no, she isn't. She is grilling a steak. No, she isn't. She is grilling a steak. Another question. What is Nada making for dessert? What is Nada making for dessert? Let's go back to the dialogue to remember. Look, Nada says, I am mixing eggs with flour to make a cake. A cake. So, what is the answer of our question? Let me remind you of the question. What is Nada making for dessert? Exactly. The answer is she is making a cake. She is making a cake. Now, dear students, you have done a great job. So, I'm going to leave you with a short break and I'll be back. Don't go away. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now, dear students, we are going to discuss together some examples. Let's have our first example. Look, Ali is reading at the present time. Ali is reading at the present time. Now, dear students, I want you to think. When did Ali start reading? When? Very good, you are. He started reading sometime in the past. Good. Another question. Is he continuing reading? Great! He is reading, as you can see. Look, he is reading now. Very good, you are. Okay, let me ask you another question. Will Ali continue reading in the future? Maybe, we are not sure. But the most important thing here is the action, which is reading, is in progress at the time of speaking. As you can see, Ali is reading. And I want you to notice at the present time. At the present time, these words emphasize the action which is happening now at the time of speaking. Now, let me discuss with you another example. Look at this baby. The baby is sleeping now. Look at him. What is he doing? He is sleeping. He started sleeping sometime in the past. He is sleeping now, as you can see, and he may continue sleeping in the future. So, the action which is sleeping is in progress at the time of speaking. And here we have now to emphasize that this action is happening now. Let me discuss with you another example. Look. Listen carefully. Can you hear them? What are they doing? Amazing. They are singing. Listen, the birds are singing. The birds are singing. The action which is singing is in progress now. Can you hear them? I can hear. What about you? Very good, you are. And I want you to notice, listen, listen. So the action is happening now while we are speaking. True? Amazing. Let's move to another example. Look at Farah. What is Farah doing? Look at her. Farah is writing homework at the moment. Farah is writing homework at the moment. At the moment, now. The action is in progress, now. Another example. Look, the artist is painting. Look at him. Did he finish? No, he is still painting. He is still painting. The action is in progress, now, at the time of speaking. Now, dear students, let's have a closer look at this example. Look, Nada is watching TV at the moment. Nada is watching TV at the moment. Where is the verb? Look, the verb is watching, is watching. Think carefully. This verb started sometime in the past. Now it is in progress and it may continue in the future. Look at the timeline. It started in the past, it is in progress now, and it may continue in the future. Now, dear students, from all these examples, we can conclude that we use the present continuous tense to talk about an action that is in progress at the time of speaking. Let me read the conclusion once again. We use the present continuous tense to talk about an action that is in progress at the time of speaking. Now, dear students, let us discuss this example together. I am teaching. I am teaching. Look carefully. We begin with the subject, then am, after that the verb and the ing. I am teaching. I am teaching. Look at me. What am I doing now? I am teaching. The subject is I, and I is followed by am, then the verb plus the ing. So, our example once again, I, then am, after that the main verb of the sentence, here we have teach, and the ing, the ing. So, let's have a close look at the form once again. Look, the subject is I, then I must be followed by am. After that, we need the infinitive or the base form of the verb plus the ing. Let's read the form once again. I, am, verb, and ing. Let's have another example. Look. He is reading. He is reading. The subject is he, then is, after that the verb which is read, and the ing. Once again, look. He is reading. He is reading. Let's discuss the form once again. Look, the subject he. After that we need is and the verb which is read and the ing. Let's have a close look at the form once again. Look, the subject is he, and because the subject is he, we need is. After that, we need the verb, then the ing. So once again, he plus is plus the verb plus the ing. Another example. Look, they are studying. They are studying. The subject here is they. They is followed by are and the verb which is study. After that, the ing. Once again, our form is they plus are plus the verb plus ing. So, let's read the example once again. They are studying. They are studying. And what about the form? They is the subject, so it must be followed by are. After that, we need the verb and the ing. Once again, they are verb and ing. Very good, you are. Now, dear students, let's classify these pronouns together. Here we have subject pronouns and we have three baskets, are, am, and is. Let us classify together. Look, he. Where does he go? In which basket? Amazing. He goes with is. What about she? Think. Very good, you are. So, she goes with is. Let us talk about we. Very good, you are. We goes with are. I am. They are. What about it? It is. You with are. So, let's read them once again. We, they, you with are. I with am. He, she, and it with is. Let me remind you. These pronouns, which are they, we, you, and all the nouns they represent, take are in the present continuous. I am, he, she, and it, and all the nouns they represent, take is in the present continuous. Very good, you are. Now, dear students, let's have another example. Look, I am teaching. Look at me. What am I doing? I am teaching you now. I am teaching you the present continuous. I am not watching TV. Can you see me? What am I doing? I am teaching. So, I'm not watching TV. Let us negate this sentence together. Look, we begin with the subject, which is I. and I is followed by am. After that, we add not because of the negation, then the verb plus the ing. After that, the rest of the sentence. Look, I am not watching TV. I am not watching TV. Let's have another example. Look at Mazen. Mazen is playing guitar. He isn't playing piano. So let us negate the sentence together. We are going to begin with the subject, Mazen, then is. After that, we add not because of the negation and the verb plus the ing, then the rest of the sentence. So, Mazen is not playing piano, or we can say Mazen isn't playing piano. Let's move to another example. Look at them. They are driving a car. They are driving a car, not a bike. So, our sentence is they are not riding a bike. Or we can use the short form saying they aren't riding a bike. Very good, you are. Now, dear students, from all these examples, we can conclude together the negative form. Look, here we have the subject, then am, is, or are, then not, then the verb plus the ing. Once again, the subject, am, is, or are, not, the verb, and the ing. Very good, you are. Let's go to some sentences to form a question. Look at Iman. Iman is reading a book. Iman is reading a book. I'm going to ask a question about Iman. So I'm going to begin with is, as you can see, then Iman, which is the subject. After that, the verb plus the ing and the rest of the sentence. So our question is Iman reading a book? Is Iman reading a book? I want you to notice, look, we begin with the helping verb, is. After that, the subject, because the helping verb comes before the subject in the question. Let's have another example. Look carefully. They are climbing a mountain. Can you see them? They are climbing a mountain. In order to form a question, we are going to begin with are, which is the helping verb. After that, we put they, the subject, then the verb and the ing and the rest of the sentence. So our question is, are they climbing a mountain? And once again, notice we begin with are, after that the subject. Another question. Look carefully. We are learning at school. They say we are learning at school. So in order to form a question, we are going to begin with are, which is the helping verb. After that, the subject, which is you, learning at school. Are you learning at school? Are you learning at school? Notice again, we begin with are. After that, the subject. Again, the helping verb comes before the subject in the question. Now, can you give me a conclusion about the question form? Thank you. Let's read the conclusion together. We begin with am, is, or are, then the subject, then the verb plus the ing. Once again, we begin with am, is, or are, then the subject, then the verb plus the ing, and don't forget the question mark. Thank you. Now, dear students, I want you to notice these words. If you see these words in the sentence, that means the action is in progress at the time of speaking, and we use the present continuous. Look at the present time, at the moment, listen, now, and look. Once again, at the present time, at the moment, listen, now, and look. Very good, you are. Now, let's practice together. Look, let's have our first activity, which is make sentences in the present continuous. Once again, make sentences in the present continuous. I want you to look carefully at the pictures, then form a sentence. Let's have our first one. Omar ride a bike now. Look at Omar. What is he doing? Can you form a sentence using the present continuous? Exactly. The sentence is Omar is riding a bike now. Omar is riding a bike now. Very good, you are. Let's have another one. Look at this doctor. The doctor examined the child now. The action is in progress. Can you form a sentence? Wonderful. Our sentence is the doctor is examining the child now. The doctor is examining the child now. Let's have another sentence. Look at this baby and form a sentence. The baby cry at the moment. What is your sentence? Think and give me a sentence. Exactly. The sentence is the baby is crying at the moment. The baby is crying at the moment. Let's have another sentence together. Look, it rain at the present time. It rain at the present time. Can you form a sentence using the present continuous? Exactly. The sentence is it is raining at the present time. It is raining at the present time. Now, dear students, thank you very much. I'm going to leave you for a short break, but I will be back. Stay with us. Don't go away. Welcome back. Before the break, we discussed the present continuous tense, and now we are going to practice. Let's have our first activity. Write the correct form of the verb. Write the correct form of the verb. Look, the phone or the telephone. Ring. Listen. What is your verb? Amazing. Listen, the telephone is ringing. Listen, the telephone is ringing. Let's have another sentence. Look at those birds. Look, the birds fly high in the sky. Put the verb in the correct form using the present continuous tense because the action, as you can see, is in progress now. Very good, you are. So, look, the birds are flying high in the sky. Look, the birds are flying high in the sky. Now, dear students, let's have another activity which is form questions. Form questions. Samir is cleaning the window. Samir is cleaning the window. Look at the picture, look at the sentence, and form a question. Very good, you are. So the question is, what is Samir cleaning? What is Samir cleaning? And the answer of this question is, Samir is cleaning the window. Another one, look. Yes, Marwa is eating a chicken. So, can you form a question? Very good, you are. The question is Marwa eating chicken? Is Marwa eating chicken? And the answer of this question is yes, Marwa is eating chicken. Another question. It is eating carrots. It is eating carrots. So form a question. Great. The question is, what is the rabbit eating? What is the rabbit eating? And the answer is, it is eating carrots. Let's have another activity. Look at the pictures to answer the following questions. Look at the pictures to answer the following questions. Look carefully. Look at the bear. Is the bear eating honey? Is it eating honey? Look, what is going on? Very good, you are. So the answer is yes, it is. It is eating honey. Another one. Look, is it dancing? Is it dancing? Very good, you are. Yes, it is. It is dancing. It is dancing. Another one. Look, are they swimming? Amazing. No, they aren't. No, they aren't. What are they doing? Very good, you are. They are walking. They are walking. Very good, you are. And thank you. Let's have another activity. Read about Sarah, find the mistakes, then correct them. Once again, read about Sarah, find the mistakes, then correct them. I want you, dear students, to read about Sarah yourself. Then we are going to find the mistakes together. Read. Okay, let's find the mistakes together. Look, here is the first mistake. There is something missing. What is the other mistake? Look. What do we need here with the verb? What is the last mistake? My brothers? Look. Very good, you are. So let's correct the mistakes together. I am drinking orange juice. Mom is making more in the kitchen, and right now my brothers are picking oranges. Let's read it again. I am drinking orange juice. Mom is making more in the kitchen, and right now my brothers are picking oranges. Thank you very much. Now, dear students, we are going to watch a video together. This video is from the British Council. Please watch the video carefully because I'm going to ask you some questions. Let's watch the video together.
Hey Alfie, what are you doing?
I'm studying for tomorrow's exam. You?
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm just uploading some photos to Facebook and I'm sending a message to Billy. Oh, and I'm downloading the new Arcade Fire album. Oh yeah, and I'm having a coffee too. It's tiring all this studying. Oh, and at 8 I'm meeting Lucas, just for a quick coffee. It's important to take regular breaks, you know.
You're not really studying at all, are you? Come on, mate. If you don't pass the exam, you'll have to take it again after the holidays.
You sound like my mum, Alfie. Talk of the devil. She's calling me. I'll phone you later, okay?
Sure.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, love. What are you doing?
I'm studying, Mum. I've got a big exam tomorrow. What about you?
Oh, Ollie, I just had to phone you. I'm riding a camel at the pyramids.
Cool.
I'm with a tour group. We're having a great time. We're all riding camels and the sun's shining. Oh, it's fantastic, Ollie.
Lucky you.
So, are you working hard for the exam?
I'm trying to, Mum.
What's Daisy doing now? Is she at home?
No, she's at tennis practice.
Oh, of course she is. Okay, I've got to go. They're waiting for me to get off the phone. Bye, love.
Bye, Mum.
Did you like the video? Thanks for the British Council for providing us this video. Let's have some questions. Look, what is Alfie doing? Remember, what is Alfie doing? Very good, you are. He is studying. He is studying. Let's have another question. Is Ollie studying? Can you remember? Is Ollie studying? Great. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Let's have another question. Look. What is Ollie's mom doing now? What is Ollie's mom doing now? If you remember in the video, she is in Egypt. Can you answer the question? What is Ollie's mom doing now? Exactly. She is riding a camel at the pyramids. She is riding a camel at the pyramids. And our last question about this video is, where is Daisy at the moment? Where is Daisy at the moment? Very good, you are. She is at the tennis practice. She is at the tennis practice. Now, dear students, by the end of this question, we have come to the end of our lesson. But before I leave you, I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Look, this is your homework, so please look carefully. Write sentences about you and your family using the present continuous tense. Once again, write sentences about you and your family using the present continuous tense. Let me help you. What is your mother doing? Look at her. Is she reading? Is she helping your sister with her homework? Is she cooking or is she drying the dishes? What about your father? What is your father doing? Look at him. Is he using the computer? Is he playing sport? Is he talking on the phone or is he sleeping? What about your brother and sister? What are your brother and sister doing? Are they reading? Are they playing computer games? Are they walking or are they drawing? Now, dear students, we have come to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching and goodbye.